last night. Let's get to John, who's waiting on the line. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, and you know what? I'm not willing to write off our young rookie. Even though we had the loss, he comes up with an assist, and I thought he looked okay out there.
Look where we are in the season. Like, shame on anybody that would even think about writing off a kid in their rookie season this early in the year.
Well, and it's small sample size, but I'm seeing way more good than bad.
All right, appreciate the call, John. Thanks so much. That opens up a phone line. You know what? And that's a great point, and thank you very much for the call there, Jackson. And, you know, when you look at some of the players out there and the young players in the league that are making people take notice, I think you have to look at him and what he has done so far in his early steps in the National Hockey League. You know, up front, he's finding a way to the net. He's finding a way to engage. You know, he's also showing a two-way game. And for young players, you don't see that often. That usually takes a lot longer, and I've been really impressed from what I've seen from this young man in his early steps in his career in the National Hockey League. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Dylan on line 5. Hey, Dylan. All right, lots of wild happenings on the... Welcome to the desert, everybody. No shortage of heat, both off and on the ice, as the Coyotes are set to howl. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. From the right side, takes the pass. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Shot with the stop. Quick feed to Dermott. Centering feed, and that's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Time to go pound for pound with a key matchup in tonight's game. Cheryl?
Well, there's two outstanding rookies on the ice tonight, James, and how much fun is this? Highly entertaining to watch their skills. And you also know that they're fighting for the Calder Trophy right now, so it's more about just competing as a group. It's also about competing as an individual, going head-to-head, trying to show that you're the best.
Chicago's got it near the point. Dickinson's got it along the wing. Moves it to Adams. Slip feed. Fires it. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Arizona's looking to break out. Takes it across the blue line. Great reach with the stick by Valimaki. Taken along the wall by Murphy. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Glove save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Still lots of time left in the period. Still scoreless in this one. Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Coyotes win the defensive zone faceoff. And it's a quick pass to Krause. The Coyotes carried along the wall. Great blocker stop by Hill.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Puck dumped in. And some good footwork to kick it away. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Gains the zone from the right. Moves it quickly over to Krause. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Quick pass to Dickinson. Here they come on the attack. Hayden's lugging the puck. Dumps it into the ozone. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Drouin's gained the line and on the attack. And there's the save.
Adams can shake off defenders with his spinorama zone ability. Keller's known for making clean, crisp passes. His tape-to-tape zone ability means he can set up his teammates with ease. Those are two players I'm going to watch closely to see if one of them could be a difference maker for their team tonight, guys. Back to you.
Looks ahead. Here's a short pass to Keller. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Feeds it down low. Moves it to the middle. And that chance is blocked. The Coyotes are on the attack. Chicago's got the puck. Dickinson stick handling in his own zone. The Coyotes take possession here in the open ice. Quick feed to Schmaltz. Denies him with a save. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Unable to reach that one. Drives it to the crease. Scores! Well, he's on the board.
It's always a good feeling when you get your first under your belt, James, but it's always about setting the tone at the beginning of the season, setting yourself up for success. He is such a gifted playmaker. He's got eyes in the back of his head, and it's not just about the pass he makes, but it is so accurate, tape to tape, that it makes it easier for the shooter to execute.
Arizona's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Works it across to Adams. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Moves it to Adams. Makes the glove stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Arizona's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. Jersey's got the puck in his own zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Centering feed. And he connects with the long bomb. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Let's get the call.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Arizona's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Tight game here. Give me the sense of what's being said here on the bench, Cheryl.
Well, first things first, the analytics would tell us that they're not generating as much as their opponent, so that's the first point of business, and I think the coach is explaining that to the rookie, that, hey, we got to get in there. We got to find a way to retrieve and pursue that puck so that we can generate, and when we get our opportunity, we got to cash in.
Chicago's won it. Passes the puck over to Adams. Gains the zone through center. He grabs the puck here at the point and makes the save. The Coyotes have it now. Moves it quickly over to Michelli. Arizona's got the puck against the half wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
And he turns that one aside. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Arizona's got a hold of the puck now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. Well, you gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
Coyotes have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Feeds the puck to Schmaltz. Quick pass to Drouin. Picked off by Harrington. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Ducks are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Dickinson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Hammers the shot and makes the save.
Hill's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Coyotes take it along the wall. Drouin's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Puts it on net, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves close to the point. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Here's a short pass to Keller. Arizona's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Keller. Knocked away with the stick by Drouin. And that's taken away.
Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
The Coyotes start with the puck in their own end. Arizona's got the puck in the defensive end.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Tosses the puck loose. Arizona's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, and he misses on a grade A-plus scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
That goes off a twig. Jersey's got it in the defensive end. Carries the puck up through center. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute.
And play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. To the phones we go, and it's John joining us once again. John, welcome back.
Hey, good to be on the show. Love your show. Love listening to it. And you know what I got to say, James? I do not put this loss on the kid.
Well, look. I mean, it's a team game, so I don't know how you can blame the rookie on this one. But this is one of those games that you can look at from a coaching staff and say, okay, kiddo, here's what we can work on, right?
Yeah, as long as you learn from your mistakes and you learn from these losses, he's got a long season to get through as long as he keeps improving.
Yeah, I think he would know firsthand that it wasn't his type of night, and the coaching staff can work with him on that. All right, appreciate the call. Back with more in a moment. You know, and I want to say this. I want to go back to the whole notion and the conversation about the sophomore slump, because from what I've seen so far in his second year, that does not exist. Does not exist so far from this young forward, right? I mean, he shows up and he competes, and the consistency in his game. Look, it's a long season. I get it. And a lot can happen between now and the finish line. But to me right now, the idea of a sophomore slump, yeah, preposterous. How does that sound? All right? Is that convincing enough for you? Preposterous. I just love that word. But anyway, no sophomore slump here, okay? Let's move on. Back to the phones we go. Levi, how are you? Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Well, they'll try to salvage what has been a tough road trip with a win tonight. Tries to feed it over to Dickinson. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to Adams. The Panthers have it now. The Blackhawks going to work on offense. With possession along the wall. Misses over the net.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Great reach with the poke check by Athanasiou. The Panthers have possession shorthanded. Dumps it in. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Oh, stop with the pad by Bobrovsky. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. With a stoppage in play, it's time now to look at our pound-for-pound matchup.
I love it when players of similar style go toe-to-toe, James, or really head-to-head, because you can really evaluate them and see who's elevated their game at the right time, really trusting in the process, buy into the coach's plan, and making a key difference in the outcome of the game.
Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Florida's got it across the line. Centering pass in front, and that's blocked in front. And now he angles it across to Donato. Shot, and that goes off the glove, and it stays out.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Gets it over to Tkachuk. Across the line, down the left wall. Fires it on net, and that's blocked in traffic. From one point man to another. Denies him! They're really clicking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. There's a collision. Towards the bench to Forsling. Another feed. Blocked in front. Crossbar and out. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Florida's hoping to even things up before this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. James Cebulski with you. Period number two. The middle frame ready to go. Slides into Montour. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Adams. Here's a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Blackhawks are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Great forecheck by Reinhart. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Hill. Lots of time left in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Pushes it across to Cousins.
Florida's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. That's gloved by Bobrovsky. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Cheryl, give me a sense of this conversation on the bench right now with the coach and rookie.
Well, the coach wants to give the rookie confidence to continue to be creative, but you also have to remind the player, the youngster, that you want to make sure that you are safe with the puck, that you're defensively responsible. And I think this is a real key of recognizing the time of the game and managing it accordingly.
Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it. Poked away in the defensive end. Lomberg's carrying it ahead. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Huge steal in his own end.
Karpov's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Puck picked up by Ceci. Oh, what a save in front.
This is a really nice save, James.
It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Panthers finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
Barkov's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Hill's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong, got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
And he gives it over to Edler. The Panthers gain the zone. The Blackhawks gain possession. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Edler's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The power play unit goes right back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Luosterainen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Florida's won the draw. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Moves the puck. Chicago's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Battling for it along the boards. Quick pass to Forsling. The Panthers are in transition.
Edler's almost out of the box.
Adams takes the puck. Slides it diagonally to Sundqvist. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
Now there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Save made by the goalie. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Can't hang on to the biscuit. hit after that. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Rejected by the blocker. He got all of that one. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhart. The Panthers take it along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Chicago's through center and now in the offensive end. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. There's a stop with the blocker by Bobrovsky. Here's a short pass to Reichel. Takes the pass. Gets in front of it. 11 seconds to go. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Forsling's taking it from his own end. Florida's in transition. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? From the left side, he moves it up ahead. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Quick feed to Ekblad. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Intercepts the pass at center. Quick feed to Adams. And he easily stops that one. Verhaeghe's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. No room for that one to get through.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Takes the feed. Moves it to Adams. Stopped by the goaltender. And then, oh, so good. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Pokes it away in his own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Broken up by Montour. Here they come on the attack. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. New Jersey's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. Slides it across to Adams. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves it quickly over to Adams. And he makes the save. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Florida's across the blue line. Now a quick pass to Mulligan. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. It is all over. A solid effort. That they were hoping for and they executed on last night. All right, back to the phones we go. It's John in High River. John, how are you?
Well, I thought it was a nice win, but was our rookie even out there?
Well, I wouldn't say he had a hat trick or a 4-point effort or anything along those lines, but I think that one thing I've noticed from the coaching staff, they seem to be working with him a little more in terms of away with the puck.
Well, what does that have to do with his performance tonight? Do you even know anything about hockey? I watched this guy and he was non-existent.
All right, if you're just going to act like a clown on the air, we're going to simply move along because I know that Frank's waiting patiently on line number 7. Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Panthers were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Blackhawks. Chicago picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. The Rangers had an on-ice collision with the Wild. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The Flames were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Kraken. Calgary posts the win in a game that went back and forth all night. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next.